welcome to Sunday Jam with Arlo. This is episode number 17. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today in the jam, we're going to be talking about the new plugins from Waves that Crystal and Alge helped develop called Echosphere and Epic. We're also going to be talking about Cubase Automation, using some of that in the song that we've been mixing down. I want to share a little bit of that with you. And then the last thing, I've got some packages I've got to open up. It's some stuff for my brother's audio PC build we're going to do pretty soon. We got to get him rolling because I want him to start sharing some music with all of us too. So lots of good stuff on the jam today. Stick around. All right, welcome back. So first off, I just want to thank everybody that's been subscribing to my videos, leaving comments below. It's been really great getting to know some new folks that are into my home recording and just talking about music and everything. It's been really fun. So thanks for doing that. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell to tell you when I got a new video out. So let's check this out. I got this plug-in for free on Black Friday. Waves was giving away the CLA Echosphere. It's a one slap delay and a plate reverb built into this plug-in. I got it on Friday. I've been messing with it on my new track. So I'm going to run through some of the presets in it and give you a little listen. So they did this for free, and then they released the CLA Epic, which is the big version. So that's got 4 delay modules, 4 reverb modules in it. Chris did a bunch of videos on his process for when he's using delay and reverb together to create space in the mix, depth. So let's get into my DAW here. Here's the Echosphere. Very cool. Don't forget to the version 12 of Waves, you got this GUI where you can resize the GUI now, which is really cool. That was a nice update that they did. So what I did was I got this on the new song we've been working on some vocals. I got it soloed out. So we'll just take a listen with no reverb or delay on the vocal. You might want to put headphones on or have it in your stereo monitors. So here's a listen with no delay, reverb, nothing on it, just totally dry. Mountains never die. The leaves will turn again. All right, so let's turn on the Echosphere. And they got a bunch of presets in here. You got some guitar presets, which is really cool, which we'll be messing with, I'm sure. But let's we'll focus on the vocals for now. So we got some vocal presets in here we can listen to. Let's just start with vocal 1. So you got your slap and your plate, and you can mute them here so you can hear you know, how they sound. So this is with both of them on here, vocal 1. Take a listen. Mountains never die. The leaves will turn again. So it sounds pretty nice. I dig that. Let's try another one here. Let's go to this. Let's do Arena. Let's see what that does. Mountains never die. The leaves will turn again. Wow, a lot bigger. Very cool. And you can mess with all the different settings in here. You know, your delay times, you can set that. You can set your feedback, how much it's going to feed back. So lots of cool stuff with that. That's in the delay. And then in your plate, you can set your pre-delay and your reverb times here. So very much you can mess around with a lot of different stuff in these. Let's try a different one here. I was messing with this soaring. It's interesting. Mountains never die. The leaves will turn again. Mountains. It's got like a really big kind of phase thing going on, or flange thing, it almost seems like at the end of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm digging this. Let's we'll listen to it in the context of the song. How about that? Let's do a different one here. Let's listen to Back There. and we'll listen with the rest of the song. I pulled the guitars down a little bit so sometimes my guitars are really loud. So here, take a listen with the guitars down there. Let's pull them a little more. So take a listen. Mountains never die. Leaves will turn again. That's pretty cool. Let's try something else. Vocals. Something. Flange for 60s slap, man. Let's try that. Mountains never die. Leaves will turn again. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to be messing with this a bunch here. You know, I've got some other reverb delays that I've been using. If you've seen a bunch of my videos, but this one I'm going to use on this song for a little bit, see if I can dial up something really good for the vocals. Yeah, so let's see what we can do with that. All right, so automation in Cubase. I have a buddy, Charlie Roy. He's a mastering engineer, and I see in a lot of the posts that he puts on his mastering tips and tricks page. He talks a lot about automation. Using it as a de-essing tool and other things too. But so I've seen him write more and more about it, and I've used it for some things, and I'll show you one of the things I use it for. It's a real basic thing, but I want to dig more into automation. So the next couple weeks as I'm working on this mix on this song, well, I'm getting ready to finish it, but I think the next couple weeks I'm really going to focus on how to use automation throughout my song and different ways you can do it. So I'm going to show you real quick if you're not familiar what automation is. I'll just show you a real basic one, and then I'll show you some other stuff that's pretty cool. So if you go into our DAW here, again, I'm using Cubase. So if you go to your stereo out here, we're going to do a fade out on the song, because I'm going to have you listen here quick to the ending of this song, and some of the instruments end at different times. It sounds like a mess. So let's listen to it real quick. Right? It's real awkward. There's timpani drums still going, and then the slide guitars still out there in the Neverland and all that kind of stuff. So if we do a fade out, we can make it all just kind of come down together. So how do we do that, right? So we're going to use automation. So let's go down here to our stereo out, and they have these R and W buttons. So if we hit the W, and then you go up here to your input-output channels. That's how it is in Cubase. And you click on this little folder here. It opens up your stereo out, the volume through here. And now what we can do is we can, let me just kill that. So we can make, we're going to make, got our little tool here, so we're using this pointer. And we can just go bloop. And then we can go to 140 here is about where we want it to end. Then you can take a hold of this and pull it all the way down, right? So now your volume's going to be going along here, playing at the level 0 there, and then it's going to slowly fade out everything because you're on your stereo out. So let's take a listen to that and see how that sounds now with that little bit of automation. It's a lot better, right? We don't have timpanis going on, and Arlo's still trying to find a slide piece at the end there. So it's a very cool tool to mess with. And the other thing you can do where, I'll show you real quick, you can take this line back up, right? So we have it kind of like that, about the same spot. Charlie talks about using de-essing, and he'll go through the waveform and look for these little Z's, these little zipper things in the vocal, and that's like a cue to him if that's got a sibilant S in there. So you can take your two little, make your little points around it, and there's this little diamond in the middle here. You can grab that diamond and you can just pull that whole thing down, right? It wouldn't be that big on the vocal there. It'd be tiny. You'd find that little zipper and you just pull it down. Or you can use it on solo parts that you want to increase. You can pull it up. So it's very cool tool to use, and like I said, I'm going to dive a lot more deeper into that I think in the next 2 weeks, just as I'm messing. I pretty much got the song mixed, but I wish I had a little more automation going on in the song. I think it would just make some other parts stick out and tuck some things away. And you know, Charlie likes it, I think, because it's a lot less using plugins to try to take stuff away, and then you're taking other frequencies away that are still good. So we're going to mess a lot with automation here coming up. Now I want to show you the other cool thing you can do with it too. I started messing with this before, but let's go to our guitar solo in here. So we'll play over this guitar solo. Now we can do automation with a plug-in on the solo, right? So how do you do that? So let's go to our guitar solo here, and let's open up our space delay. Oh, I love the space delay. Space delay. Now you can see they got a W here. We can hit that. Now on the track then, if you go over to the left here, there's a little arrow that says show hide automation. So you hit that and there's your volume in there, okay? So your line. So now we can mess around in this plugin and change how the guitar solo sounds, right? So let's do that. We got it all set, so let's just hit play, and I'm going to mess around with these buttons in here, and you'll see it change on the automation here. Here, we'll make it bigger so you can see this. All right, so let's try this out. So you can see here we've done a bunch of stuff, and then you can go in here and change these. Then you can move this all around, right? Do all kinds of crazy stuff, right? Let's see, and then you go back, and then you can listen to what you did. So lots of hours and hours of enjoyment with that. You can really get crazy with what you're doing. And then, like I said, then you can start moving these parameters around and get the solo to just sound as trippy as you want. And you can do all kinds of different things with using different EQs and sweeping through. Just fun, lots of fun stuff to tweak and tweak. So I think that's really cool. So again, going to be working on some more automation stuff, and hopefully I have some more tricks. I'll have tricks with that coming up that I'll share with you guys as I learn more and pick up more stuff. So going to be some cool stuff for our songs. Going to be good. All right, so I got some packages in the mail. It's the stuff that I'm going to be using to build the audio PC for my brother. Really excited about that, to get him all set up and get his own little home studio set up at his place. And then hopefully we can start sharing music ideas back and forth, and that's going to be really cool. I'm real excited for you guys too to hear my brother play guitar. It's pretty awesome. So that's going to be fun stuff coming up. So let's check out. I got a couple packages. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to show you what I got. Hopefully it's all the right stuff. I've done this before with I get packages and Amazon. I don't know if you ever seen Glenn Fricker opened up one time. He bought this real expensive mouse and he opened up the package, and then it was like, I forget, it wasn't anything good in there. It was something real bad. I guess I don't need a knife for it. This here, that's the power supply. 650 Cooler Master, if you can see that. Yeah, we'll see. It's an 80 plus gold, 650 watt. Similar to the one, it's a different, I got the thermal take one, but I did the 80 gold on that one. So that's going to be our power supply. Got to have good power. Got some RAM. I got them 16 gig Corsair Vengeance. hopefully this stuff works good. I had similar stuff that I bought, and it failed, and I had to take it. My PC was blue screening. I took it into my tech down the road, who's really good. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that RAM's bad." So I've been talking to Corsair for about 3 weeks now, and they're out of the RAM, the same RAM. I think they're just going to hook me up with some new stuff, but it's supposed to come available, I think, this week. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get back to 32 gigs, because 16, if for what I'm doing here, is not enough. Because when I try to do my screen recorder and play and have my DAW running with music and try to record that for you guys, it just is not good. 16, it's like pushing it right to the limit. The 32, I have zero problems. So now my brother, he's not going to be doing all this crazy stuff I'm trying to do in here with the YouTube and everything. So 16 gigs is going to be plenty for him to work at home with some plugins and create some good music. So we're doing the Core i7. That's the 9700. That's the one I'm using, the LGA 1151. Works good. That's the one I've been using. There's the i9 too, but I did the i7. It's the same one. Do for you. Got him the Dark Rock Slim. That's going to sit on top of the Dark Rock Slim, if you can see that. That's going to sit on top of the CPU there. Keep it cool because it gets hot. And then the last piece, which I'm really, really excited about, you know, one of the things with the motherboard I got, when I have some videos you can see, maybe I'll put a link to that above or something, but how I built mine, and one guy was like, oh, it didn't have a Thunderbolt connection. And I was like, at the time I was like, well, I'm not looking down the road to do UA stuff, but now I'm kind of like, oh, so I may have to figure out how I can do Thunderbolt, because down the road that'd be pretty fun to do, I think. So we did the Z390 from Gigabyte. If you can see that bad boy. This is going to be pretty cool because this has dual Thunderbolt 3. Yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome. And it's got the M2 slots, which I've got real excited to get working on that with him. I'm trying to get through the holidays right now. It's for my job that I usually work. This month is like our craziest month of the year. And my brother's, he's got a lot of stuff going on back home. So I'm hoping in the next like 2 weeks maybe. It's tough with not being able to travel right now either. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I may just have to build it here and then drop it off to him somewhere. But we'll see how that's going to work. We're going to figure that all out. But it's going to be good. Get the bro rocking with us. And, you know, I'm hoping we can just get a bunch of songs rolling here together and hopefully play some shows, you know, next summer. If things start to turn around and we can play some shows, it'd be really cool. Next summer, maybe fall. Might take a little bit. But excited to get back out, playing some shows, and just rocking for everybody. So that's all I got for now. Again, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell there. It really helps my channel out. I appreciate it. Having fun, get to know a lot of you. And I also created a new Facebook page. It's Arlo. You can go to that, and I'm going to be just putting all my music stuff on there. And yeah, so lots of good stuff happening. Hope you guys get to play some guitar today. Take care now. Bye-bye.